Have you ever sent an email only to regret it a second or two later? Maybe you forgot to attach a file or made a mistake. Outlook 2013 gives you some limited options to recall it, and here's how to do that. Firstly, you can only recall it if the recipient hasn't read it yet, so you need to act quickly. Secondly, recall only really works if you're both on an Exchange server. And thirdly, it sometimes doesn't work at all for no obvious reason. But if you've made a boo-boo, it is worth giving it a try. Here's an email with a bad mistake. I'm sending it to myself so you can see how it should work. The email is sent. You can see my inbox is showing one new message. I now realize my mistake and want to recall the email I just sent, so I go to the Sent Messages folder and locate that email. I click on it to open it and go to the Move section and select Actions. The option you want is Recall Email. Click on that and you get a dialog box that gives you a few more options. You can simply try to delete the erroneous email, or you can replace it with a corrected version. And you get the option of asking the server to let you know the result. This time, I'm just going to try to delete the one I've just sent. So I click OK, and Outlook helpfully adds a note to the sent email telling me that I tried to recall it and giving me the date and the time. And here, in my inbox, is the result. You can watch it disappear. The recall was successful. And just to confirm it, Outlook tells me that the recall was successful. This system works well if both the sender and the recipient are on an Exchange server, preferably the same one. But unfortunately, it doesn't always work with other servers. Here's an example sent to a Gmail server. I create and send an email with a big boo-boo. Then I realize, and this time I'm going to try to replace it with the correct information, not just delete it. So I go to Sent Emails. I click on the erroneous email to open it and go to Move. Select Actions. And this time I want to replace the email, so I select that checkbox. Next, I delete the erroneous content and replace it with the correct version. You can add the attachment you forgot as well, if you wish. I'm also going to ask for a delivery receipt, just so I know that it's got to my colleague's inbox, and I press Send. The result? Although the Gmail server doesn't send me any information about whether my recall was successful or not, at least the delivery receipt tells me what's happened, and I can be fairly confident that my colleague has got the correction. And here's what my colleague, using Gmail, sees in his inbox. First of all, he gets the erroneous message. Then he sees the recall. And finally, the corrected message. If you're quick, he won't have much chance to act on the erroneous one before he gets the recall and the correction. It's a useful system, even if it is a bit hit and miss, so don't rely on it. Best practice is to read your email and check it before pressing send. And if you're steamed up and angry, maybe count to 10, or even wait until the following day before firing off that put down. Outlook's recall button may work for you if you're quick, but you can't rely on it. eTop Technology, here to help. If you like these videos, please visit our channel for more helpful how-tos and subscribe.